What Ryan Reynolds forced his daughter to do on Deadpool is one of the most abhorrent things I have ever heard of.
Here we go. The original line Ryan Reynolds wanted his 7-year-old daughter to say in Deadpool, you know, that had all this scene with a lot of Deadpools, in which one of them, in fact, was like a parody of Justin Baldoni, by the way. There was this child Deadpool that had this line, is, when I want your opinion, I will take my cucumber out of your mouth.
Believe me if I told you that according to this Deadpool script, the disgusting lines Kidpool said that's going viral was actually the best option available. And I know you're wondering, Elsie, what the fuck does that even mean? It's either Kidpool says,
"Hey, when I want your opinion, I'll take Wolverine's dick out of your mouth,"
or she says, "Hey, when we want your opinion, I'll take my panini out of your mouth."
You have to understand that the actor, the girl acting, is Ryan Reynolds' daughter.
Ryan Reynolds, widely celebrated for his sharp wit and playful charm, is now facing criticism over a parenting decision that many believe crossed a line. The backlash began when it was revealed that his 7-year-old daughter, Ines, contributed a voice line to his upcoming film, Deadpool and Wolverine. However, the issue wasn't her involvement, it was the nature of the line, an explicit joke that raised eyebrows. Reynolds admitted that Ines was initially uncomfortable with the line. Rather than backing off, he jokingly told her she could be replaced if she didn't go through with it. While some fans brushed it off as his usual humor, others questioned whether this instance blurred the lines between parenting and performance in a troubling way.
Ryan Reynolds and Sean Levy break down Deadpool corpse battle. They are so comfortable with this abuse, and they know they won't be held accountable. They know Disney will not hold them accountable for anything, and they actually find it funny. It's laughable to do this to a little 7-year-old girl.
Both are mothers and honor our homeland.
And that he would have low bone density.
Deadpool Prime here.
Poor guy.
Our fight isn't with
"Hey,
you.
when I want your opinion, I'll take Wolverine's dick out of your mouth."
That's cute.
Guiltily, that is my daughter,
I'm
Ines.
so sorry we had to admit that.
And I am Father of the Year over here for allowing her to say such language, which, to her credit, she really didn't want to say. And then came back later and said, "I want to say it now," when I started looking at other people to play
Yeah,
it.
but Ryan, to our discredit, we made Nezzy do, I'm not shitting you, 70 to 500 versions of that line.
I'm going to pay for that later.
Blake Lively there as Lady Pool, Lady
Matthew
Deadpool.
McConaughey as Cowboy Pool.
McConaughey showing up like a champ
what
for
a
us.
dreamboat that guy is. What a movie star in the most classic and amazing way.
Nathan Fillion.
It's crazy. I didn't realize Matthew McConaughey was involved in this.
Now, both fans and critics are speaking out, condemning Reynolds for involving a child in content many consider wildly inappropriate, while some continue to shrug it off as just another edgy joke. Others see it as a symptom of a much deeper, long-ignored problem in Hollywood. The backlash has only intensified, sparking a broader conversation around ethics and responsibility, particularly when it comes to children in entertainment. The question on everyone's mind: where should the line be drawn?
The recent developments, not only from the Justin Baldoni lawsuit, but those things that are being unearthed precisely on that script from Deadpool and Wolverine are, well, nothing short of disturbing. I'm going to just jump right into the details, and we have this.
Inez is a girl.
Ines.
Inez is 7 years old. Inez is a child. Inez is your child. Why would you write a line that says your child will take her panini out of your mouth? She doesn't even have a panini, number one. Number two, that's a child. Your child. And you coached her to say this? And then you were like,
Yeah, you wonder what is going on. in that house, how they treat each other, how they talk to each other, and don't tell me, oh, maybe they are so happy. This is all for a show. No. I know my stuff. I know my stuff. When you see people pushing for this kind of stuff on screen, it's like to see how much they can get away with. And believe me, there's a lot more to talk about.
All began when Deadpool and Wolverine director Shah Levy shared behind-the-scenes insights about the film. During this discussion, Ryan Reynolds made a shocking revelation. His 7-year-old daughter, Ines, had voiced a masked character in the movie. While this fact alone might not have raised any concerns, the real issue came to light later. The issue arose from the line she was made to say in one of the film's more explicit moments. The masked character delivers a crude insult, saying, "Hey, when I want your opinion, I'll take Wolverine's dick out of your..."
I show you this, I don't think there will be any doubt in your mind that he is a predator, a bully, a narcissist, a psychopath, and everything else that you can think of, because it is that gross. She was 7 years old at the time. Now, I'll show you, this is one thing he said about her. Only co-star I argued with. Most people think Kid Pool is the dirtiest. Who thinks that your daughter, your 7-year-old daughter, is the dirtiest out of the Deadpool movie, out of all the homophobic, disgusting, in my opinion, sexually predatory lines, filming, everything about this movie is disgusting, especially when you peel back the layers and see what they were doing behind the scenes. And if you actually dissect the lines, they are catastrophically gross. But who thinks that your daughter is the dirtiest? Your daughter Ines. Why would you put that out there about your child? She's also pretty good at back talk and never taking out the trash. So just like he does with Blake Lively, he's always denigrating his wife. He's always praising another man, especially Hugh Jackman, who he seems to have a deep love and fondness and intimacy with, which in the Deadpool movie is constant gay jokes, constant jokes about essentially raping Wolverine and violating him. It is just nonstop, because Deadpool is supposed to be pansexual. So he's attracted, in their words, to anything that moves. This is what it said about Deadpool. Anything.
When it was revealed that a child had been made to say such a line, social media erupted in outrage. Many were shocked that Ryan Reynolds, a father of 4, would allow his young daughter to be involved in something so inappropriate. The backlash was swift, with accusations not only aimed at him as an actor, but also as a parent. The situation worsened when Reynolds admitted that his daughter Ines had initially refused to say the line. Instead of respecting her discomfort, he joked that she would be replaced, which led her to reluctantly go through with it. For many, this was a clear violation of boundaries. The fact that she was made to repeat the line multiple times, Levy estimated between 70 and 500 takes, deepened the controversy. A child's refusal should have been the end of the conversation, but instead, the situation persisted. One Twitter user expressed their shock and disappointment, writing, "Ryan Reynolds really had his 7-year-old say that line."